Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ashoo, and my channel is all about raising your vibrational frequency since I've been undergoing my Kundalini Awakening process. And I created this channel to talk about my experiences and help you navigate through your experiences, as I believe that the entire purpose of the Kundalini Awakening is spiritual growth that could lead to your enlightenment, that could lead to raising your vibrational frequency so that you can lead your life from a space of connection with the universal alignment, with the universal principles, and wash off any impurities that are causing any obstruction in meeting that ultimate goal of seeking peace within and from within to outside. So let's get started with today's video, which is about your attachment system and Kundalini awakening, how your attachment system has an important role to play, how your awakening journey is going to unfold. So what I realized during my awakening process is that how we have learned to attach ourselves to different dimensions of life plays a very important role in determining our relationship and navigation of Kundalini awakening process. Because the entire purpose of Kundalini awakening is to rinse and cleanse any kind of impurities which are of energetic nature. And all the symptoms that people experience, once the energy, intense energy gets activated, are pointing everyone in the same direction. And that path and direction is of purification, of transformation. And one thing we must be clear that human nature is quite resistant when it comes to making changes which feel uncomfortable. But now in Kundalini Awakening, there's no way you can escape the discomfort of shifting into the higher frequency. Because believe me, shifting into the higher frequency is very, very uncomfortable. The bliss that everybody's seeking, it is like an idea of that bliss, but to acquire and to reach into that space and container of bliss, you really have to surrender and let go of a lot of stuff, which kind of makes one scared to death. It's like getting a rebirth from a death-like felt sensing in this process, because realizing ultimate is, or realizing energy, you as an energy, the truth doesn't come by easily. We really have to let go of a lot of our conditioning, our beliefs, the textures of the sensations that these beliefs are holding on to. And when that happens at such a deep level, when your inner sense of relating to the world around you is shifting, it is the most difficult thing to digest for your nervous system and for your ego. So Kundalini Awakening is a journey of spiritual growth where you begin to understand your attachment system from the lens of egoic interpretations, because there's no way you can evade that path, because the purpose is to unfold the layers of your unhealthy egoic patterns and make you understand your behaviors, your conditioning, your ideology, your intellect around that is sticking around those egoic patterns, because the purpose of Kundalini is to bring you into that infinite abundance of knowing, that infiniteness. It's very difficult to put in the words, but where nothing exists and where everything exists and possibilities to create everything exists. So this energy wants to bring you to that dimension of realization. It is all about self-realization. It is all about realizing yourself as beyond your egoic self. And when that is happening in the self-realization process, it is a point what we call the dark night of the soul, because your older egoic identities are falling apart. And also, a lot of shifts are happening biologically in your nervous system, in your brain. And those shifts are really creating a kind of wiring which feels like some kind of spiritual surgery is happening in your biological wiring. And it is only having gone through these stages that you begin to uh, start acknowledging your existence in through a lens of different perception. And it happens in various cycles and various stages and various phases. And it's an ongoing process where once you surrender and go through the entire process of realizing yourself to that extent where you have surrendered and you have started getting guidance from your intuitive compass, where you are learning to not bypass, but surrender your inclinations to use your intellect too much, go into your mind too much, over worry too much. When you are into those mindful states and you start staying in those presence like moments, mindfulness like moments for longer stretches of time, or so as to say that you become one with those stages, that the further progress happens. And to reach into those stages, you really need to let go of the lot of baggage and clutter that you carry through your attachment styles, through your attachment systems. It's very important that you understand where do you stand in terms of your attachment to Kundalini and your attachment to the people in your life. What kind of behaviors, what kind of impulses, what kind of conflicts, what is it in your energetic system that needs to be raised in its vibrational frequency? Because it is here that you can start doing your inner work through the people around you, through the environment you are in, through your own self-doubt, through your own self-critic voice and voice of that inner child that has undergone a specific kind of attachment system in his or her growth process, because the purpose of Kundalini is to wash off any of those attachment patterns that are causing you stuckness in life, that are stopping you from aligning your frequency with those frequencies that are that vibrate or resonate with this highest frequency of self-realization and enlightenment and spiritual growth. So a lot of inner work is required during this process. Many people believe that, oh, now this process is activated in us, we are going into blissful stages. No, you're required. This is a beginning of your spiritual journey. It's an authentic spiritual journey. This is the beginning of that phase of your life where you will have to shed the old skin. That is why it is called snake energy, because it is requiring you to shed your old skin. And it may be easy for the snake to shed its old skin because it's its natural cycle. So it comes organically, but for humans to shed their old skin, I think it's the most challenging, most difficult thing to do, especially when it comes from the lens of who you are today, how you were stabilized in your life processes. Everything is breaking down in this process, and you have to rebuild, you have to reconstruct not only your beliefs and your ideologies again, which are on much higher frequencies and which are resonating to the truth of who you are, your authentic sense of joyfulness, your authentic sense of purposefulness, your authentic sense of peace, your authentic sense of coming back home within you, in your heart center, the home that is not defined by the three-dimensional home you're living in, by the energetic home that you come to inhabit within your own energetic field that vibrates at a higher and highest frequencies of love, light, and unconditional joy that you create for yourself as you begin to grow and align yourself to this universal energy. The main problem comes when we are not able to let go and flow. We are not able to let go of our anxieties, our thoughts, our conditioned belief patterns, because it is like you are coming into a no man's land. The intensity of this process make you realize, I think it varies from each individual to each individual, but the ultimate purpose of this powerful energy is to make you realize that you are nothing and you are everything. As I said in my other videos as well, that you come into a realization there, you know that you're nothing, but you're everything. And the paradox is that you have to sail through this journey. You have to add meaningfulness to your life in this journey. Even after you come into this realization, you have to keep moving as your body is meant for movement. So you have to keep treading on this journey, even after realizing all that, to do the stuff that is more purposeful for you, to do the stuff that gives joy to you, to do the stuff that helps you to express yourself in the truthful ways. So, my friends, this is what working on your attachment system is definitely going to help you unfold the layers of your conditioning and start delving deeper into those spaces which require you to be more mindful and be in the moment and stay in the process and try to connect with joy that comes from the unconditional existence in any given moment. So I hope that you resonated with this video. If you did resonate with this video, do give me a thumbs up and I will see you in my next video. Till then, you keep shining bright and smiling bright. Keep laughing and stay healthy. Love you all. Stay blessed wherever you are. Bye-bye.